with TSPN.
We are, Richard.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm having a good morning. Really cool guests, I just have to say. I've loved everyone that we've had on. Sue Slavik, the owner of TSPN, along with her husband, does such a great job in finding unique people and promoting their events and, their businesses. And so it's the fun part.
Yeah, but they'll never have one person here. Well, I shouldn't say never, but probably not. Benjamin not Netanyahu,
And
Prime Minister of Israel.
Probably not going to be in today, huh?
Probably, just like the President of the United States probably won't be, but he won't be if I request him or anybody else here in Amador County, I don't believe. So.
President Obama was at Stanford a couple weeks ago. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, got to be at Stanford.
Yeah, well, my
Not
daughter
here.
goes there, so it was pretty exciting. She said Secret Service covered the place for like 3 days, every classroom, just everywhere. And she didn't get a chance to sit in on the talk that he had about internet security, but she did say that it was just like an amazing hype of even just being that close to the president on the same campus.
Well, they need to bring in security 3 days in. I would think more than 3 days in advance with some of his policies. So.
Right, and I think that, she maybe didn't notice it prior to that until there's a big presence.
Yeah. So all these guys walking around like this. So.
The black suits.
But Netanyahu, his speech before Congress yesterday was about supposed to be what they said about the threat of Iran acquiring nuclear weapons. Now, if you look at some of the articles, though, his opponent in the upcoming election, Isaac Herzog, said it was more about re-election than it was about stopping the bomb, because what they're saying, and some of the columnists are saying, is his fiery rhetoric actually will probably accelerate the talks between the United States and Iran.
Oh, really? Okay.
So anyway, you look at the other side, and sometimes you see, just like in our country, re-election has a lot to do with some things.
It has a lot to do with actually quite a few things.
Yeah.
So, and vice versa.
So anyway, and the president, he's got carte blanche to go around the country and talk about things, but I don't know what to think about this. I'm not a big fan of, and like a lot of people, of Iran having nuclear weapons, but you got to, I don't know, negotiation is one thing, but negotiations in the past have not always been upheld. The agreements have not always been upheld. So.
Right, and that's of course always the problem.
Yeah, but your daughter's going to Stanford, so she must be enjoying her activities there.
She's loving it. They had a few horse shows most recently and did really, really well. A lot of the horse shows are at UC Davis's complex, so I was able to go and watch her too, which I enjoy, and she's loving it. It's springtime there.
Yep, and we're going to have to talk about that in the future.
We'll catch up on it some other time.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're going to go to a break. We'll be right back with TSPN.